My husband and I had 2 biological sons, and we had learned about youth that were transitioning out of foster care. So we thought, we'll go ahead. We know boys, we'll go ahead and bring in 2 teen foster sons, thinking we knew exactly what we were doing, and had no idea what we were doing. And that's when I learned about the statistics that were waiting for these kids. Instead of a pathway to independent living, it was a pathway to incarceration and victimization and homelessness.
I was a board member of Arlington Lake University, and our then chairman of the board asked me if there was anything as a board member I would like to work on specifically.
I think I just talked about it so much my husband got tired of hearing about it and put us in touch with a mutual friend, Roy Terracini.
Roy has a friend, her name is Elaine, Hartle.
And he said, this is such a weird thing because I've been on a board with a guy named Steve O'Donnell.
And having grown up in foster care and knowing how important education is, I said, well, it'd be wonderful if we could recruit foster youth to get educated.
For me, when I left foster care, it was really weird. I was so used to having all these people around me, all these people kind of telling me what to do, and all these people knowing everything about me. And then when I aged out, it was like I didn't have a caseworker anymore. I didn't have foster parents. I didn't have foster siblings. I was just kind of on my own. And it was traumatic in a way because I was so used to one life, and then all of a sudden I had to do everything.
I grew up in foster care. I went into care when I was about 3 or 4 days old. I saw foster siblings come in and out of care. Many of their lives didn't unfold in a good way. You kind of get lost in the shuffle.
So it was really nice to be able to have somebody that was just for me. They're there for me, just for me. And it really kind of helped me gain that self-confidence that, okay, like I'm worth something. I'm good. Because I had that one person that was like, no, you're good. We got you. We can do this.
I, myself, as a co-founder, couldn't be more pleased with what THRU has done over the last 8 or 9 years, but I'm really more excited about where we're going.
Hopefully very soon we're going to have a little bit more space.
A center for these young adults to come to, where they can come and relax if they want to, work on employment or education or housing.
Sit and have somebody help them fill out applications or resumes or just to feel safe.
Maybe if they need a little food, they can come by and they can get a shower if they need to.
I would absolutely be floored if we could open up more locations. We get calls all the time about people in other places, and I'm like, if we could just get to those places.
I would love for our housing program to expand, not only the SIL program, but our Next Step housing program. I'd love to see us being able to house about 20 to 30 youth. And then our mentoring program. I would love for every young adult ages 14 and up in foster care to have a mentor through our program.
Eventually, the goal would be that you wouldn't need an organization like the THRU Project because no youth would be in foster care. Every youth would have a permanent placement. But until that happens, I hope that the THRU Project continues to play a real vital and important role in youth as they age out of care.